Right, good morning everybody. As you will see, I'm hidden in a dark and gloomy looking caravan. So basically I'm in a woodland where there's a nice little hide here for me to sit in, and I've been doing a bit of woodland conservation for a couple who owns the woodland. You might have seen my last video where we did quite well using the Thermnight and the RTI Mora, and that's an exact replica of what we're doing today and hopefully going to achieve. So I'm hidden up, it's early morning. We're just literally put some extra feed in the feeders while I'd walked through. Hopefully it didn't disturb them too much. We're going to sit tight and hopefully get a few for you. Now, I haven't been coming here for very long, but the owner's pretty pleased with the results so far of what I've done. The squirrels have seemed to have moved back in since my last culling session, so I'm hopefully get a few more to keep the numbers down once again. I'm using the RTI Mora. That's the sniper, and I'm using the DNT Optics Thermnight 335r. I'll put a link to that scope in the description on the YouTube page. That's a phenomenal scope for anyone who's wanting to do work like this. You can use the thermal to spot the squirrels, which you wouldn't see with the naked eye, and then shoot them with the daytime digital, or you can just run a picture in a picture of one and have the main screen of the one that you prefer. So the options are there with this scope. So without further ado, I'm going to carry on keeping my head down, and hopefully we'll get a few squirrels moving soon. Well guys, that was a good sized squirrel, that one. It didn't take long at all, maybe 10 minutes after I first spoke to you. So that's a very good start. It's always nice to get off the mark early. Just takes that pressure off, doesn't it? So you know you're doing a good job. So yeah, one down. I'm going to settle down again, hopefully get some more. Do apologise about the light in here. It's just nothing I can do. It's very early hours and it's just the situation and the hide that I'm in. But talk about comfortable shooting, eh guys? It's nice to see other wildlife when you're shooting. It's not all about the killing. This jay, however, is very lucky, as normally it would be taken, but it's not on the menu today. Trying to keep the noise down to a minimum and making every shot count for the squirrels. He may be able to see me in the door. He's very curious about what's in front of him. It's lovely to watch, this muntjac. However, I have been tasked with filling a few of these out, but today I'm not equipped with the correct equipment to do it. So today he's lucky, and I'll just enjoy watching him as I wait for the squirrels to arrive. They soon did. Well, there's another one down. It didn't take too long, about 20 minutes for that next one to come along. Also had a beautiful muntjac come, and again, I do need to thin a couple of the muntjac out, but not equipped with the right things today, so that one lived another day. But nice to watch all the same. Beautiful animals, but invasive all the same, and do a lot of damage to the trees, just the same as the squirrels really. But it lived another day today, and I'll come back with the correct tools next time for the job. But 2 squirrels, a great start. Well, that one took a while. Starting to nod off there. But yeah, just had a little look up and see him in the background just making his way across the tree line. Don't have a clue I'm here. I'm inside the doorway of a big caravan kind of style thing, so nothing can see me, so it's quite a relaxing shoot really. But that's 3 down, and I'm starting to make a good session of it, so numbers is important. I really want to get a few more. I want to do a good job for this place because it's a very nice permission, and it's nice that the woodland owners appreciate the work that I'm doing as well. So as some of you may know, some places you get people can be quite pushy for you to be there and don't really appreciate you have families and a full-time job to run, whereas these guys are superb and really do go out of their way to make me comfortable and accommodate me. So the most I could do for them is just do a good job, really. But yeah, 3 down, fingers crossed for some more. They all seemed quite curious of what happened to their mates. I did wonder if it would put them off somewhat, but it didn't seem to. Seeing the bodies of their friends, you would have thought it might put them off and think twice about coming in the area, but they continued to play and then investigated the feeder. Nice, quick double. Well guys, you can see it's a bit lighter now. Just tucking into a bit of breakfast and heard loads of leaves rustling, and I looked out and 2 squirrels were playing and mucking about. One of them was checking out the dead one on the floor, so I couldn't shoot them because they're too skittish, so I just bided my time. One went up on the feeder on the left. I managed to take him out of a nice clean shot, and then I looked and the other one had gone on the right hand feeder. So again, watched him for a minute, just take a time till I could get that shot, because as you know, squirrels are quite skittish and move quite quickly. So it's just a matter of waiting for that squirrel to give that presentation of his head still enough for the shot. So really happy, a quick double there. Big tail. Not sure, is he? Come on. Seen his mates on the floor, look. Seems to put them off a bit. Got to be patient. Lovely. Get this capped off. Nice. Jay there as well. Right guys, it's all gone quiet now. I'm going to get home, have some breakfast and spend a bit of time with the family. So before we go, let's have a little collect up and see what we've got. There's one dude. Two. 3. 4. 5. 6. All good headshots these. 7 and 8. Not bad at all. All clean headshots. Well, that's it for today's session. Thanks everyone for watching. As you can see, we've got eight nice squirrels there, so good job, and hopefully the woodland owner is going to be happy. The RTI Mora, slightly overkill for this situation, but accurate as you like. So all headshots and clean kills there. We've got the, let's take this off. We've got the DNT Optics Thermnight. This is the 335r model. And as you can see from the clarity, absolutely superb for this kind of shooting. Proper crisp picture, lovely focus. And with the rangefinder and the ballistics, it just makes things a lot quicker and easier, and especially with that record function, which allows me to give you the video that you've seen today. I'll put a link up on the DNT Thermnight, which will be on the YouTube description. But if anyone wants to have a look at one of them, it's a very worthwhile purchase. I use this for everything. I use it for my daytime hunting, nighttime on the rats, on the squirrels in the day, and that thermal just really adds a lot more to it. So thermal picture in the picture, you can have a thermal main screen, you can have and night vision with thermal picture in the picture. It really does have a lot of options and some clever features. Down below I've got the Sabre Tactical vertical grip on my RTI Mora. That's a comfort thing. It's one of the best grips I've used. Big palm swell, just works lovely. Bring it down here, as you can see, using the Manbilly tripod that's held on this Arca ball head, which gives me the pivot system. Also connects via a Picatinny, so you can do it Picatinny and Arca. Very good system. So overall there, a really good setup. Just going back to the Thermnight, this is such a compact small scope, and the Mora's quite a heavy rifle, so it really does help. You can get different base MOA rails. The Mora's already got a rail built in which tilts up to, I think it's like 20 to 150 MOA, so I opted for the 0 MOA, but there's plenty of different rails available, 0 MOA, 20 and 35. Really is a good bit of kit. And the battery, I've used one battery there, and I've been here since 5 o'clock this morning, and I've still got 3 bars of battery left, so it really does work well and lasts a while. So there you go guys, that's the kit. I think you'll agree that that's a really good result on the squirrels, and hopefully the owner's happy, and I'll be back in a couple of weeks to get some more. Thanks for watching.